Hello there, I'm Steve from Mac84 and welcome to another video. Today we're following up with this PC in part 2 of Steve has no idea what he's doing when it comes to PCs. And so where we last left off, we were tinkering around with this machine. If you did not see part 1, there's going to be a card up in the corner of this video or a link in the video description so you could catch up. But essentially, we put a hard drive in this thing and now we're going to try and get some software on it. Where I last left off, I was trying to figure out how to get into the BIOS so we could boot up the machine. So let's pick up from there. Operating system was not found. Try disconnecting any devices that don't contain an operating system. Okay, so I have to get into the BIOS, I guess. No. I want to get to the BIOS. Alright, let's try F10. Keyboard error. Well, oh, it beeped. Come on. Hey, there we go. Computer setup. English. Oh yeah, the screen's kind of going like, Here, let's zoom you in so you can see better what the screen's doing. Okay, so you may be able to see that monitor image sort of pulsate every once in a while. It's probably not happy. Anyway, we have parallel port, directional. All right, storage. Let's see. DOS only or DOS and Windows? Sure. Primary IDE enabled, secondary IDE enabled, USB keyboard support disabled. I guess we don't need that right now. Comp amplified speakers not present. Well, we have these speakers, but I don't know if those are the Compaq ones. Oh boy, yeah, this monitor is not happy. System post fast. How do we change? Oh, change values plus or minus. Full, baby. So it doesn't really give us options for the boot. You know, what device to boot from first, I guess. Or maybe I'm just not reading this correctly. Yeah, primary and secondary. Both enabled. Let's disable secondary just for funsies. And I know the PRAM, the clock battery rather, is probably dead in this thing, but we could always swap that out, I suppose, if it's really causing problems. Following configurations were automatically updated. Disk 1, and that's the 10 gigabyte disk that we have. But it does not look like it likes it. It looks like it's rebooting. Unless after it automatically configures something it has to reboot. I have no clue. Operating system was not found. Okay, so maybe we need a boot disk just to like start the Windows 98 startup thing because it's, I don't know. We also have this Windows 98 CD, so we could try that. I'm gonna hope this CD-ROM drive works. Wow, that monitor is so dim. Is there anything we could do here? Oh, it's not an on-screen display. Oh, that's a contrast. Wait. Go back up. Back up. Okay, now I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. I think that's the best I could get for now. Operating system was not found. Okay, well, I'm pressing the any key, buddy. I think I have some boot disks in here. They might not be for Windows 98, but Windows NT emergency disk. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's see if this floppy drive works. It's making noises. Yeah. I'll not set your options, buddy. Here we go. Boot from hard disk, boot from CD-ROM. Let's boot from hard disk. Operating system was not found. Okay, next time we'll select boot from CD-ROM. So we're going to try booting from that floppy again and see if it'll at least boot from the CD-ROM. That does not sound good. Hey, there we go. Start Windows 98 setup from CD-ROM. Hey, making progress. Routine check on your system. Sure. Cannot read from the last cluster on drive C. This cluster is either damaged or your system is not configured properly. Okay. Your drive C may need to have logical block addressing enabled to work properly, or its disk partition may be incorrectly marked. Sure. Are you sure your system is configured properly? No. Let's just format the darn disk. Still contains errors. Yeah, okay, buddy. Setup errors found in your hard disk. You must repair these errors before you continue with setup. Oh, boy. No, I don't know. I just want to format the disk. Yeah. System options not set. I try to, and you don't listen to them. Let's boot from the CD-ROM again and wipe the darn hard disk, maybe. Start computer with CD-ROM support. Is that going to start like into DOS or something? Because that might be helpful. Is this now a DOScember video because we're in DOS? Get those likes and subscribes! Alright, format C. Nope, that's the best I know. That's all I know. I'm done. I'm done. That's all I know. Okay, so let's delete the partition, or let's look at the information first. Yeah, so we have, no wait. No, yeah, that's the hard drive. Okay. So we have two, a primary and extended. So let's delete everything. Delete primary. Yes, I am sure. Okay. So let's delete the extended one. Okay. So now if we view the partition information, there is none. Excellent. Maybe we're getting somewhere. So let's create a new partition. Primary. Verifying drive integrity. Okay, it's doing something. Do you wish to use the maximum available space? Yes. I think I'm going to give this monitor a break, although I do love the way it looks with those speakers. Unfortunately, I don't think it's very happy right now. You must restart your system. Any drives you have created or changed must be formatted after you restart. Okay. Restart. Wait, can I just do Control-Delete? Yeah, there we go. The three-fingered salute. So now let's try booting up from the Windows 98 CD and see if that does anything. Format this drive. Formatting C drive. I'm sorry, formatting drive C. I'm kind of new to this. Please wait. Setup is formatting your hard disk. This may take a while. Well, I guess while it does this, I could swap out the monitor. And the flowers are still standing. See, I criticized the dumb feet on the speakers, and now they're actually coming in handy because when the monitor's broken, you can still use them as speakers. Okay. Setup is preparing to install Windows. You do you, Setup. You do you. Okay, let's see if the mouse works. Oh, it does. Alright, let's continue. Oh, it's going to ask me for a serial number, and I'm going to be screwed, aren't I? I need a serial number for this CD. Thank you, previous owner. That is very, very helpful. Checking for installed components. Well, there's nothing there, buddy. The hard drive is blank. All the disk space is available. Do what you will. Yes, let's go with H6Y402. A quite memorable name. No, we're going to name this Compaq 5030. United States. Start copying files. Well, I guess it didn't ask me for a serial number. Take that, previous owner. Alright, so now we're going to watch this install in real time, and I'm going to go get some cake. Windows just got better. Yeah, sure it did. Alright, so we get to enter our name. Steven. Company. Mac 84. Oh, here's where it's going to ask me to put the serial number in. Curses! I'm sorry I ever doubted you. You go and initialize that driver database, buddy. You've earned it. Is this gonna find the Christmas Activity Fun Entertainment Center? Caution, this may take a few minutes and may cause your computer to stop responding. Okay, I'll be real cautious in my waiting for this to actually complete. Restart now? Sure, I don't have seconds to wait. Now let's hope it actually boots off what it's supposed to. Well, I guess I better eject that disk, because PCs are awfully silly about that sort of thing. Boot from hard disk, please. So that time it wanted to boot off the CD-ROM, no problem. Without the floppy disk. What the... Oh. Never mind. Celebrating prematurely, I see. This really takes you for a roller coaster ride, doesn't it? We're done. We're not done. We're still installing. We're not installing. You want to know my time zone? I'm not going to give you such personal information. Alright, sure. It makes such weird noises. Bum 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 bum. Updating those system settings. Pum pum. I just realized those Christmas lights were unplugged throughout this whole video. Don't tell anybody. Restart now. Heck yeah. From the hard disk, please. Woohoo! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Sure. The stuttering on that sound was very reassuring. What is all this crap you're putting on my system? Yeah, no way we're having that start up every time our system boots. What the heck is this? Okay, no, we're not registering. Go away! A channel guide. I love the Warner Brothers one here. Oh gosh, how many colors do we actually have on this thing? 16! Oh, sweet drivers, we need you. Well, let's just see if it actually detects things. We have the zip drive, which it probably has no idea what the heck it is. We have the C drive. We have our Windows 98 CD-ROM. It was much better this time. Ah, cool video clips! Okay, it's just going to open up a folder. Now I'm going to have to, like, guess what these are. Chaos. That is aptly named. Ah, Jurassic Park, Chaos Island. Now with YouTube content matching. Dilbert? Well, that's aged well, I'm sure. You can't even see anything. The amount of colors that this is displaying. All 16 of them. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we need some drivers for this thing, and fast. Unfortunately, I could not find the restore CD for this specific Compaq Presario 5030. Alright, I have a very old USB thumb drive, which should have the drivers, at least for the video and the sound. So let's open up our Action Center of Activity Excellence and see if this is actually recognized. Oh, mass storage found! Unable to locate drivers. Why? I'm on to you. Well, there's more than one way to get the drivers and stuff onto this machine, and we don't need no USB drive to do it. So we can close down our Activity Super Hyper Fun Center and open up the access to our iOmega zip drive. So let's hope that the drivers for the zip drive were installed with the operating system, and we should be able to read the data off of this disk. Hey, look at that! It popped right up. I didn't even have to click on anything. Okay, so here are some drivers. I don't know if these are the exact ones, but let's start with the video driver. Yes, ATI Rage LT Pro. Hopefully that'll give us more than 16 colors. Yes, please. Program is not responding. I guess we could wait. It's supposed to just like shut down on its own, or just laugh at me? I guess we'll end it. I think I already see more colors. Oh yeah. In different resolution too. No, don't show that every time. We look at our channel guide. All the colors. Alright, let's look at the settings it's set for us here. 800 by 600, 16-bit. Let's go up to 32, baby. Why the heck not? Restart your computer. Apply without restarting? Yeah, nothing broke. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have better color and video options. Now let's try the sound drivers, although looks like we already have some stuff installed. ESS audio drive. Well, I have these drivers for the keyboard. Let's see if that's a thing. Our easy internet access keyboard. Unable to find easy access keyboard software installation. Okay. I mean, one was a full installation, one seemed to be an update. Wait, what's it doing? What are you doing? Okay. Let's see what online services we got. America Online, AT&T WorldNet, CompuServe, and Prodigy. Alright. Alright, so at least it recognizes all of our disk drives and such. And we have a standard copy of Windows now with those video card drivers, and that's pretty much it. We have the sound that seems to work, which is nice. So what else is there left to do?
It's time for some Doom, baby.
Let's see if the sound works. Oh, it seems to have. Excellent. I don't hear the music, but maybe it's not playing any now? I have no idea. New game? Not too rough. Alright, what are the controls? We got the keyboard. How do you shoot? Oh, the mouse button. Well, at least that's one of the buttons that lets you shoot. Yeah, I don't think there's any music. So that's a bit disappointing. I don't know if we just don't have the right drivers or what's going on. It seems to be running well, though. No lag or anything. It's a 300 megahertz Pentium 2, so... These are nice candles. Those should lighten up the place. Yeah! I love it. I'm still not used to not having to aim up or down to kill things that are not directly in front of me, you know? I'm used to games like Unreal Tournament where you have to put the crosshair over them. This game is running very well. Obviously, this system is overkill for it. It's a 300 megahertz Pentium with a AGP graphics card. So, you know, a game like Quake or Unreal Tournament might even play fine on here. Cool. So maybe I don't have the sound set up for DOS or something like that. I have no clue. But at least the sound comes through. I'm just missing the music, which is quite a bit, honestly. So we have a Pentium 2 processor. I believe it's 300 megahertz and 64 megabytes of memory. Not too shabby. What's this? Oh, I thought it didn't install the keyboard thing. It said it couldn't find it, and now I have all the things? Hold on. Reprogram easy access buttons. Yeah, that's what I have here. I have these silly buttons here for the internet, for email, a search thing, and a check mark. So we have 2 buttons that can launch programs and 3 buttons that can launch websites. So this rocket button, let's set it to launch a program. And I'm going to say we want to launch Doom. And so let me get the path for that. And let's click OK. And now if I click this button here, Doom opens up. Now that is technology. So the whole point of getting this PC up and running was to write files to a disk so we could later use it for other videos. And I know that's silly because I have plenty of USB floppy drives, but I wanted to get this thing up and running anyway. Alright, take your time. I got nothing else to do. No. It's probably a Mac disk. Well, here's a PC one. Mickey's ABCs, Day at the Fair, disc 1 and 2. So let's put in disc 1. That's not formatted either. Now I know I booted off of this disk, or at least I think I did. Let's see if there's any data on it that we could see. Unless there's something wrong with the drive, and I don't know, we seem to have booted off of it before, although it's making like no loud noises at all. Doesn't seem like it's actually reading the disk. Well, that seems like we're going to have to fix this or something. Oh, but I think we'll have to leave that to another day. Well, at least our zip drive works, so that's good enough for me. Let's install some games. Now, although this machine is probably a little too slow for some 3D titles, the original Unreal Tournament is pretty forgiving, so we're going to install that and see how that runs. I'm going to guess it would run just around the same as an original iMac G3 because it has a similar processor speed and a similar graphics card, but that's just a guess. This only has 64 megabytes of memory. We may have to update that, maybe not in today's video, but it'll be interesting to see nonetheless. It is taking forever just to read the disc, and that's not a burned disc, that's an original one too. Sure, it probably has a few scratches on it, but still. To continue the installation process, please shut down all other copies and press OK. I guess it tried to auto-launch itself like 5 times? Yeah. Alright, this may take a while. Even if Unreal Tournament doesn't run well, we do have some games like SimCity 3000, a copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and Jazz Jackrabbit, so we can always play these. Okay. Failed reading source. Alright, yeah. Let's see how scratched this disk is. Yeah, okay, that's worse than I thought it was. Let's try something else. Let's try SimCity 3000 Unlimited. Okay, so it looks like we have DirectX 5. So I guess, yeah, let's update that to 7. Alright, let's see if it runs. I don't think I'm really familiar with this version. I'm pretty familiar with the 2000 version, but not really SimCity 3000. Alright, we have a little intro movie here, which played okay. Alright, well, let's do a starter town, I guess. Capital City, yeah! The cursor's lagging. That's not a good sign. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, slow. No. No. Oh, okay, easy. Macintosh City. And the mayor's name, if I can move the cursor up. Oh, come on. All right, let's inch over to the left. There we go. All that just to type in Spindler. Go. Okay, so we're paused right now. Well, that cursor is still chunky. All right, so I don't think this is an ideal system for this game. Empire State Building, sure, that'll fit right here. All right, so the screen resolution is set at 800 by 600. Let's turn that down slightly and see if that improves the performance. Sure, if I can move the cursor there. All right, so it's going to restart the game at 640 by 480. Let's see if it's improved somewhat. All right, so I turned off the music just because I don't want to hit any content matches or anything silly like that. But it seems to be running a lot smoother now that we're just at 640 by 480. So cursor's still wobbling around a little bit, but not too bad. Let's load a more complicated city and see how that works. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. So this city has a lot more going on. It's loading just when we zoom out. Oh boy. Well, that being said though, not too bad, I'd say. Things are moving around. I could scroll around a bit. Let's zoom out one step further. Oh, I see. It has to load all the scenery and stuff. But I've never played this game before. I don't know if that's a normal thing. But, yeah. Not too bad, I guess. Let's demolish some things, because what else are you going to do in SimCity? Oh, baby. Well, let's see. Let's have... Ooh, UFO. There it is. Be a shame if there was an earthquake, too. Uh-oh. I think I upset it. Wait, how did I get two UFOs? Oh boy. I can't even tell what's going on. The extent of the damage is minimal, I guess. I only see little fire spots. Let's try... ooh, space junk. I guess that was it. Something fell. Or maybe that was it. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Wow. Well, okay, so this machine doesn't play it the best, but it's kind of playable. I mean, when I was a kid, I had a similarly spec'd, I think it was an AMD eMachines PC, and this was the kind of performance we got out of it. We eventually got a PCI video card, but you know, without that, it was pretty painful to play anything. Alright, so let's get the heck out of here. How about yes, no. Alright, let's try something more this PC speed, like Jazz Jackrabbit 2. This is a holiday hair edition. And let's see how that runs. Should be no problem. Is a self-destruct button? Oh, I can't click it. Yes. Okay. All right, so here it is. There are lines on the screen. What's going on? Is this like a video mode it doesn't support? All we have are very faint lines on the screen. What's going on? Okay. Is there a compatibility mode or something? Let's try that again. Not working. We have to Control delete that. Oh. Okay. It really didn't like that. Alright, so it didn't like Jazz Jackrabbit. Let's try Roller Coaster Tycoon, because I certainly played that on a comparable system and it didn't run badly at all. I remember loving this game so much, and I was so upset that it was not available on the Mac. We did have a PC at the time for my mom to do work on, and that eventually became the game PC. But if I recall correctly, it didn't play too terribly on Virtual PC on the Mac, depending on your system, of course. I think I still have the old hard drive from that eMachines. It was like a 3 GB Samsung hard drive. I have an image of it somewhere, and on there is probably a bunch of our saved data from this game and our tracks and coasters and all that stuff. That'll be fun to look at. Okay. Registration, I remember this. No! Never register. Alright, let's finish this up. And let's launch it. There's that interference again. With the weird lines. Maybe the graphics drivers aren't correct or something. I mean, that we hear the sound. Oh, we get some. Oh, okay. Weird. Okay, that's very strange. Oh. I want to play, but can we? I can't click any of the buttons. Does it tell us? Oh, that's so strange. And the on-screen display is doing it too. Work, 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 work. That is trippy. Let's try maximized. I have no idea what I'm doing. Nope, there it goes again. It detects the right video card. Enable taskbar, sure. Adjustment. Refresh rates, maybe? I am very confused. Never seen that happen on a machine like this before. I wonder if that would happen with the CRT. Oh boy! Alright, let's see if it still does this weird thing. Now you just have to work long enough for us to test this, Mr. Monitor. Maybe I had to reboot it because it doesn't like me plugging and playing with monitors. There's that barely visible monitor we know and love. When this monitor is in frame, it makes everything yellow. Okay, so we set the camera to 85 Hertz. So we should have no flicker now, except for the weird monitor's weirdness. Let's try Jazz Jackrabbit again. Hey, look at that. Well, you might not be able to see it, but it's something better than the LCD could do. Alright, so it's at 640 by 480, 8-bit mode, I guess. Well, I guess we could try a game here. Holiday, here it is. Let's go easy on us. We have a badly damaged monitor. Alright, this plays fine. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it plays fine. So this ran fine with the CRT. Let's see if Roller Coaster Tycoon will run fine on the CRT. Yep, here we go. Display's fine. What the heck? Might as well put the speakers on. Until this monitor explodes, I guess we could use it. And let's pause our park. Oh my goodness, the monitor is so dark. But this seems to be playing fine. I know I just started it, but it's very responsive as far as clicking around and such. Oh, that's right. We cannot do things while it's paused. Alright, we'll put the entrance here and the exit there. We'll start that up. People love the freaking carousel, so you gotta build a very long ride queue. Nah, we gotta open. Open! Oh, that person turned away. Free? What kind of a theme park is this? Yeah, let's set all the rides to free, and then we'll just charge a much more expensive park entry fee. How about that? We got Ferris wheel. And the entrance will be here. The exit will be right there. There. No, wait. I don't want you guys wandering off. You'll get lost. You need a toilet. You always need toilets. Put that by the front of the park. Admission fee for the toilet. And drinks. Why not? Let's put it right next to there so they have to drink something, then they have to use the bathroom. There, we have a little theme park going on. And we'll put another potty here because when people come off that thing, they're going to need to do something. So this is the perfect type of game for this machine. It doesn't require a lot of resources. It runs beautifully. Let's save our game so we could resume to it later when we have a proper working monitor. Speaking of that, full screen 640 by 480. Oh yeah, let's do windowed mode. Let's see if that'll make a difference. Probably not. So let's switch monitors one more time. At least we have an Apple mouse pad, so that sort of evens things out. Alright, so let's see with that windowed mode if this will actually launch now or if it'll still screw up. Maybe. Hey, look at that! It works fine. Alright, so maybe it's just like the video mode we set or whatever is not happy. Much easier to see, huh? Yeah, this was a pretty large map. It's not breaking a sweat scrolling around at all. It's not really 3D like the other SimCity game, but pretty neat. Alright, so that's good to know. And for the final torture test of this thing, let's try Unreal Tournament again thanks to the Internet Archive. I have a CD that will work, hopefully. Oh, that's much faster than before. Let's see how terrible this runs. Alright, so we have direct 3D support. After all that, will this be worth it? Come on. Alright, 640 by 480, medium. Okay, here's some sounds now. Let's go full screen as well. All right, well, let's go full screen. I guess that doesn't do it. Okay, whatever. Oh, I had to configure the keyboard. Okay, there's something wrong. The sound is terrible.
First blood.
I mean, it sort of plays okay. There's something wrong with the models. It seems they're playing at 90 frames per second. Or maybe that's 0.90. I don't know. There's something up with the sound. The sound is not exact.
Killing spree.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were off angle before.
First blood.
I need a better weapon. There we go. That'll do. Alright, the playability-ness of this game is not the best with more than one opponent. But, I mean, if this was the only computer I had to play it on, it's kind of playable. Maybe with some extra memory, some extra video memory, it would run okay. Or a different video card.
Rampage. You are the winner.
So there you have it, Unreal Tournament on this Compaq Presario Tower of Stickers. So at least we did get this PC up and running. It just needed a good cleaning and a hard drive. Although it is ironic that I wanted this machine to be up and running correctly with a working floppy drive for future videos, and now we seem to have trouble with the floppy drive. But I just love the zip drive in this thing. That's really the reason why I bought it, and these handsome stickers that are all over this thing. Maybe we could get some drivers in this so the Aladdin Activity Center or whatever this is with those USB ports will actually work for us, and maybe I'll upgrade this thing to Windows 98 2nd Edition. Maybe that'll help this thing actually have more functionality. Now, I do not have the original driver disk or the quick restore disk for this Compaq Presario 5030. If you have one of those, or if you find one, please let me know in the comments section. Just be aware that there's a much newer model of these towers that has a similar name that Hewlett-Packard released, a 5030 or something like that. So just be aware of that. And although this computer has plenty of stickers on it already, I think adding one more sticker couldn't hurt. Now, I know this video was a bit of a departure from our normal Macintosh shenanigans, but it was interesting to look at this PC, and I'm sure I'm going to be looking at this thing a lot more sometime in the future. I do have that other Packard Bell machine that I want to look at as well. It doesn't have as many stickers on it, but I think it's 100 megahertz faster than this Pentium 2, and it looks like it has some more upgrade slots in there, so that may be something that's worthwhile to look at. If you want to see more of this stickered monstrosity and its Packard Bell brother, let me know in the comments section. There are a few peripherals and accessories and upgrades that I may want to put to either this machine or the other one just to see how they work. I have some memory we could install, and then I have these VRAM chips. These are for PowerMax and the iMac G3, but it should work on this machine because I think the slot there is the same. I also have this very wimpy digital camera from Polaroid. This is a digital Photomax 320, and it has a serial connection on it. The quality of this is going to be top-notch, I can assure you. There's a few accessories or peripherals that are PC only that may be interesting to play around with. One of which is this. This is a Real Magic NetStream 2, and this is some type of MPEG 2 or video streaming thing. I picked this up at the Trenton Computer Festival a few years ago for $1 because it piqued my interest, and apparently it's a hardware card with some dongles and stuff, and I don't know if it could just accept video as is, or you have to receive it from a network and this just decodes it, or what. If you know more about this in the comment section, let me know. But it was interesting because the person that sold it to me used to work at this company. I think I'm missing a floppy disk or two, but I think I found a download for that. So I don't know if this is a perfect fit for this machine, or even if this thing will actually work, but that's the type of stuff I'm curious about because I grew up using Macs, but I do have a few PC hardware and accessory things that are quite interesting, including that sweet Panasonic color dot matrix printer that Retrotech Chris gave me. I also want to thank you for the comments because I learned a lot about this machine, including the fact that it used to have a large Bigfoot-sized hard drive in this thing. So that's pretty neat. I don't have one, but maybe if I could get a hold of one, we could put it in there. That might be fun. But don't worry, there is a lot more Macintosh content coming, so stay tuned to the channel. I also might want to clean up this keyboard a bit because it is filthy. So if you want to see more restoration about this machine or the other machine, like this video and subscribe to the channel. You could also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My handle is Mac84TV. And if you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so for as little as $1 a month. The link is in the video description. Being a patron gives you access to early previews of these videos and exclusive behind-the-scenes extras you can't get anywhere else. But that's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you right here next time on Mac84.